A dream of Greece led to a lifetime of eternal love. Jonathan had always been enchanted by the allure of Greece. From the ancient ruins that whispered tales of gods and heroes to the turquoise waters that beckon with promises of adventure, Greece had occupied a special place in his dreams. Little did he know that his dream would soon transform into a beautiful reality. Jonathan's journey began on a quiet morning in New York City. As he sipped his coffee and gazed out of his apartment window, a travel magazine caught his eye. The cover showcased the iconic white buildings of Santorini perched upon cliffs, framed by the endless blue of the Aegean Sea. It was a sight that had captured his imagination for years. He had always dreamt of visiting Greece, and that day, he decided it was time to turn his dreams into reality. Jonathan booked a flight to Athens and spent weeks meticulously planning his trip. Greece was more than just a destination, it was a dream he was determined to live. The moment Jonathan stepped off the plane in Athens, he felt an overwhelming sense of excitement and wonder. The city was a blend of ancient history and vibrant modernity. His days were filled with exploring the Acropolis, wandering through Plaka's charming streets, and savoring mouth-watering Greek cuisine. But it wasn't just the scenery and culture that left Jonathan in awe. It was the people he met along the way. One sunny afternoon, as he sat in a cafe overlooking the Athenian Agora, a warm voice interrupted his thoughts. "Is this seat taken?" A young woman with a radiant smile asked. Jonathan was taken aback by her beauty and grace. "No, please, have a seat," he stammered. Her name was Lyra, and she was a Greek archaeologist. As they chatted about history, art, and life, it was as though they had known each other for a lifetime. Time seemed to stand still as they watched the sun set over the ancient ruins. Jonathan's trip to Greece became an odyssey of love. He and Lyra spent their days exploring the wonders of Greece together, from the bustling streets of Athens to the serene beaches of Crete. Every moment was filled with laughter, shared dreams, and stolen glances that spoke volumes. As the days turned into weeks, Jonathan realized that he had found something more beautiful than he had ever imagined, a deep and abiding love. He didn't want to leave Greece, and he certainly didn't want to say goodbye to Lyra. As Jonathan's departure date approached, he faced a difficult decision. Should he return to New York and leave behind the love he had discovered in Greece, or should he take a chance and see where this new path led? Lyra sensed his inner turmoil and sat with him on a secluded beach in Mykonos, the waves gently lapping at their feet. "Jonathan," she said softly, "life is too short to let go of something this beautiful. Why don't you stay? Explore Greece with me, and let our love blossom." Tears welled up in Jonathan's eyes as he realized that he couldn't bear to be apart from Lyra. He decided to extend his stay in Greece, and together, they embarked on a new chapter of their lives. Years passed, and Jonathan and Lyra's love only grew stronger. They got married in a picturesque Greek village overlooking the sea, surrounded by family and friends. It was a celebration of love that transcended borders and cultures. Eventually, their thoughts turned to the future. They decided to move to the United States, where Jonathan had his roots and a promising career in architecture. The transition was not without challenges, but their love and determination saw them through. In the bustling city of New York, Jonathan and Lyra built a life together. They worked hard, traveled often, and continued to cherish each other every day. Then, the most precious moment of their lives arrived. Lyra became pregnant. The joy of becoming parents was immeasurable. As the months passed, their anticipation grew, and they discovered they were expecting not one but two bundles of joy. Twins. A girl named Sophia and a boy named Alexander. Their tiny faces filled their hearts with an overwhelming love. The family was complete, and their home was filled with laughter, late-night feedings, and the sweet scent of baby lotion. Every moment was a reminder of the beautiful life they had built together. As the years rolled by, Jonathan and Lyra's family grew, and their love deepened. They watched as Sophia and Alexander grew into kind, intelligent, and compassionate individuals. The family traveled together, exploring the world and sharing their adventures. In the midst of life's challenges and triumphs, they never lost sight of the love that had brought them together in Greece. They returned to the country often, introducing their children to the beauty and history that had drawn them together. Jonathan and Lyra's love story became legendary among their friends and family. They celebrated milestone anniversaries, endured hardships together, and weathered the storms of life as a united front. Sophia and Alexander grew up knowing the power of love and commitment, and they carried those lessons into their own lives. The family's love and support for each other became a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who knew them. As the years turned into decades, Jonathan and Lyra's love remained as vibrant as ever. They watched their children graduate from college, start families of their own, and build their own beautiful lives. In their old age, Jonathan and Lyra sat on the porch of their home, watching the sunset just as they had on that fateful day in Greece. Their hands were still intertwined, and their hearts still beat as one. They had lived a long, beautiful life together, filled with love, laughter, and a deep connection that had only grown stronger with time. One quiet morning, as the sun rose over their beloved New York City, Lyra peacefully passed away in Jonathan's arms, surrounded by their family. It was a bittersweet moment, for while they mourned her loss, they knew that their love would never truly fade. Jonathan continued to live a life rich with memories of the love they had shared. He found solace in the laughter of his grandchildren, the warmth of friends, and the beauty of the world around him. And as he looked out at the city that had witnessed their love story, he knew that one day, he would reunite with Lyra in a place where love knew no bounds, just as it had in Greece all those years ago. Jonathan's love story with Lyra was a testament to the enduring power of love. It began with a dream of Greece and blossomed into a love story for the ages. Their love, like the ancient ruins of Greece, stood the test of time, and it continued to inspire generations to come. And so, as the sun set on Jonathan's life, he knew that his love for Lyra would live on, eternally intertwined with the memories of Greece, the laughter of their children, and the beauty of a life well lived. In the end, love was their greatest adventure, and it was a journey that would never truly end.